Hey! Dan Piercy here, the man you want in your life when you want it done right, of dpiercyscomics.com. And these are my faves of 2020. Yeah. So where have I been, gang? I was pretty faithfully doing a comics and beer podcast throughout most of the year, where I was showing off my weekly comic pickups and reviewing a beer. I think I got burnt out on it. A lot of mediocre IPAs and pale ales. Comes with the territory, I guess. But there's that. And then I also broke my hand about 8 weeks ago. That was a bummer. But I'm back, baby. And I wanted to show off some of my faves of 2020. Not necessarily a best of, because you may not agree. But these are my faves that I wanted to make a video about and share with like-minded individuals. These books aren't in any particular order, so here we go. First up, from Mad Cave Studios, it is Over the Ropes. Now, number one technically came out in 2019, but the other 5 issues, it was a 6-issue mini, came out in 2020, as well as a trade paperback. So, hell, I'm going to consider this a 2020 series. Authored by one Jay Sandlin, taking a look at some panels here. We have one Jason Lynn, who's basically a jobber who was supposed to lose his bid for the title for one Southern Fried Wrestling company. Whew. But, he won when he wasn't supposed to, stole the title, and that's the genesis of our story. Looked pretty good, don't it? Here we have a luchador. He's speaking some Spanish. I ain't got no idea what he's saying there. And another thing about this book here is, the kids like this one. I read this one with my nephew, and he dug it. Told me he liked how similar it was to real wrestling. And I know a lot of you might be like, I don't like wrestling. Well, that's fine. That's fine. This book may not be for you then. But as far as books that feature wrestling tropes, this is up there with the best of them. So props to Jay Sandlin and Mad Cave Studios for putting this out in 2020. And then next I wanted to talk about Ice Cream Man. Now, I've talked a lot about Ice Cream Man on Comics and Beer. Ice Cream Man came on a lot of people's radar this year. We started seeing a lot of fantastic covers. There's this fantastic issue 21, Dr. Manhattan store variant. Issue 20 had all of those crazy good Dr. Seuss issue covers. There's another one. I will say that I think the series really came into its own in 2020. I thought the first 10 issues could be hit and miss. The ones I like being good, not necessarily great, but I think the title really hit a rhythm with the writing and the art, a really nice synergy that it didn't have before. Issue 13 was a palindrome issue, pretty clever. You could read it backwards or forwards. That was a good one. The issue I want to talk about is issue 18, titled Watch It All as It Recedes. And it is about a man who is nearing the end of his life. He's incapacitated, and he sees this gremlin who takes away his his memories. Now, Ice Cream Man is a very macabre title featuring self-contained stories with a lot of death and dismemberment and murder and fun things like that. And this one is no different. So we see the gremlin taking the man's memories away, various stages of his life. Here he is as a child and young boy. And as dark as the writing is, the art is very whimsically drawn, and it creates an interesting paradox. So, but issue 18, I got reading this comic, and definitely one of my favorite reads of 2020. So check it out. Wonder Woman Dead Earth.
Wonder Woman Dead Earth.
Now, this 4-issue mini, I hold issue 4 in my hands. Probably my favorite cover of the series. Was an oversized, magazine-sized DC Black Label book. Surprise of the year? Yeah. Where to start? Gotta start somewhere. All right. Daniel Warren Johnson, talented bloke, artist and writer of the series, as well as of Extremity and Murder Falcon. I was a fan of both of those. But if you had asked me, do I want to see a Wonder Woman series drawn and authored by Daniel Warren Johnson? No. I don't want to see that. But boy, was I wrong. Let's look at some panels, huh? So, the basics of this are, the Amazons have gone crazy and they want to destroy the human race. Diana is with them at first. Oh, look at that. That is so cool. This flew under a lot of people's radar. My LCS told me they ordered a couple issues of issue 1. Me being a Wonder Woman homer, I immediately had this added to my pull, but I don't think they got any other copies of this other than from my pull. I think a lot of stores did similar things, and when you got to issue 3, you realized this was something special, and a lot of people couldn't find it. So, yeah, there's that. And Wonder Woman eventually realizes the error of her ways. And, forgot to mention, Wonder Woman gets into a fight with Superman and kills him. But here she is with Superman's spine, which she has intertwined with the magic lasso. So, yeah. Hell of a page right there. So, this was an excellent series. Probably one of my, it's definitely one of my favorite series of the year. Wonder Woman Dead Earth. Wonder Woman Dead Earth. Wonder Woman Dead Earth. All right. Moving on to Big Girls. Big Girls. You reading Big Girls? Big Girls, y'all, by Jason Howard. So, Jason Howard, the artist and writer of Big Girls from Image Comics. So, Jason Howard's past, somewhat illustrious. Did a series with Robert Kirkman, The Astounding Wolfman. He worked with Warren Ellis on Trees. Both those series were okay. They were no Big Girls, though, y'all. No Big Girls. No. So in Big Girls, it's a post-apocalyptic tale. We have the big girls. They're protecting the preserve from Jacks. Jacks are basically, men. This is a small boy, and they grow into these monsters. But eventually, more characters are introduced, and things are not as they seem. There are a lot of fun panels in Big Girls. I can't show all of them, but here's some. This series is a joy of comics. You pick up a curiosity book, and it turns out to be awesome. So, I like Big Girls. I think you'd like Big Girls too. Or maybe you wouldn't. But, big girls, big girls, big girls, y'all. So, yeah, we're heading into the home stretch. Y'all, stick with me. Please, please, y'all. So, the last entry is The Lords of Misery from Albatross Funny Books. Excuse me. Now, I'm a big fan of Eric Powell and most things Albatross Funny Books. And one thing I really love when Eric turns his full attention to a project is the interweaving art styles he uses. Bringing up an example. Like he'll use soft pencils with more traditionally inked and drawn comic book characters, and it's just cool. I enjoy it a lot. Now this is a teen book, and it takes place bridging the gap between Once Upon a Hard Time and A Ragged Return to Lonely Street. It says that right here. It's a teen book. Did y'all read La Diabla? This was fun. It came out a couple weeks ago. It's a teen book. How many times am I going to say that? And of course, the Goon and Frankie are in there. We have La Diabla on top, and this crazy man who shoots these sonic blasts from his forehead. And there's also a werewolf. Now, Goon books are not going to change your life, but they're fun tales with a moral, and I enjoy reading them. And they also got fun monsters too. So, yeah. And that's it. Now, I didn't have Philadelphia on there. I didn't have Department of Truth. Didn't have that Texas Blood or whatever your favorite book is. But those were five, y'all, of my favorite books. And, I think I did okay. I did my best. I hope you enjoyed watching this. And if you've made it this far, gang, cheers to you and yours. Happy holidays and all that. This is Dan Piercy of D. Piercy's Comics, and these have been my faves of 2020. I'll see you.